Listen closely, because this cuts deep. Every single investor you know, every founder grinding through sleepless nights, every leader juggling impossible choices, they all face the same brutal truth right now: the hurdle rate, that invisible gatekeeper standing between ambition and action. It's not just a number, it's the line that can crush dreams or launch legacies. And yet so many ignore how much power it holds over their hearts and wallets. You've felt it. That gnawing frustration when a fund's hurdle rate kills the fire inside you, when it makes you second guess, hesitate, fold. You know what it's like to stare at the fine print and realize the game is rigged against anyone daring to push boundaries. Too high, and it strangles the guts out of innovation. Too low, and it funnels risk into reckless waters, leaving capital adrift and potential wasted. This isn't theory. It's a burning raw problem, making you question if your appetite for risk is even worth the chokehold. But here's a secret. Nobody shouts loud enough. Hurdle rates can be flipped into your greatest weapon if you master them like a hunter stalking prey. First, stop seeing hurdle rates as bureaucratic hurdles meant to protect the fund or placate LPs. Recognize them as signals, emotional barometers broadcasting exactly how hungry investors really are, how bold your founders can afford to be, and how much freedom your capital has to change the rules of the game itself. Your mission now is absolutely ruthless. Strip away illusions and expose the truth behind every percentage point. Pressure test everything relentlessly. Don't accept a hurdle just because it's market standard. Question how it aligns with your shared vision, one where markets serve transformation, not comfort zones. Challenge fund managers hard. Are these rates designed to fuel breakthroughs or just protect their fees? Demand clarity on how hurdle rates impact long-term cooperation, not just short-term returns. If you tolerate anything less, you're silently signing up for mediocrity disguised as safety. Now here's where the rare few separate themselves. Create bespoke hurdle rates that match the unique spirit of your investees. You want founders who bend reality, not conform to it. So set hurdles that encourage radical, intentional risk-taking. Make the hurdle a pact, not a prison. Embed milestones tied not just to profits, but to tangible progress, the kind that shakes industries, upends markets, forces legacy to evolve. Hurdle rates aligned like this ignite a shared fire between investors and founders, a dance of trust and fierce ambition that tears apart limitations. And yes, reject the old guard mentality that fears transparency. Share hurdle calculations openly within your network. Let founders know the real stakes. Let investors see the real risk appetite laid bare. This brutal clarity breeds the synergy you need, forging ferocious loyalty and explosive creative energy. Create an ecosystem where the rare few connect not just through capital, but through aligned, often ruthless, shared purpose. Don't fool yourself. There will be pain. Some funds will balk, some founders will panic. But that pain is the exact crucible that forges freedom. Freedom from rules you never agreed to. Freedom to be relentless without guilt. Freedom to build what has never been built. The hurdle rate should not be your master. It must become the sharp edge you wield to cut through complacency and mediocrity. Every moment wasted accepting a stale hurdle rate is a moment that smothers your fire and dims your future. You have to claim control. Refuse the comfortable illusions. Dig deep, get ruthless, and rewrite the rules not just for your funds, but for the entire system trapped in old lies. This is the fight for the investor's soul, the fight for freedom to back boldness and build legacies worthy of the rare potential you carry. Start now. Strip the veil off every hurdle rate on your table. Tear down weak agreements and forge new contracts that demand greatness, reward struggle, and embrace chaos as the birthplace of creation. Connect with those few who dare to do the same, because the system forgot the rare ones. You must find each other and rebuild a new world capital that doesn't obey borders, ego, or comfort, but serves only the impossible. This is the hunger, the fire. If you feel it, act on it. Because the hurdle rate doesn't just alter appetite, it defines destiny. Take control or be consumed by the illusion.